you guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing Darren's hair. We are going to Florida this weekend and he wanted some like cornrows. He didn't want any twists or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying a different style. So this video is really just for you guys to see that everything that I do, everything that I try is not perfect. It doesn't come out the way I want it to, but it's also meant for you to just try and keep practicing. So starting off, his hair was like what you guys just saw, super dry, super tangled. Well, not super tangled, but really dry. And now it's been washed. I used the TGIN. I don't know. I can't remember the products I use actually, but I will put them down below. But at this point, I'm going to deep condition his hair. Before any protective style, especially for my men out there, y'all should at least have one deep conditioner, my guys. Not a regular conditioner, but a really good deep conditioner. It doesn't have to be super expensive. I am using the TGIN CPR protein treatment today. I will put this down below. I felt like his hair really needed some protein, and he does have color on his tips, which will soon be getting cut off because I'm not liking how his hair is feeling at this point, and I can tell his ends are a little bit thinner. So make sure if you do have color, my guys, make sure you are taking care of your hair and moisturizing it properly, keeping it hydrated, or else those ends are going to become super dry and they most likely will end up breaking off. So so just going in and detangling with my Tangle Teaser. I use this on Darren's hair all the time. In my hair, we love Tangle Teasers around here. So that's the conditioner that I'm using. I will put everything that I'm using down below in the description box. These are great products that I use. I don't skimp out on my husband's hair. Whatever I use on my hair, and I try and use the best most of the times, I use on his and my son's hair, who is 6 years old. So if you are a male, or this video is mainly for my men, but my women too, of course, you guys know. But if you are looking to grow your hair out, you must do regular deep conditioning treatments. At least, you guys, if you don't do it, I don't even want to say, but at least every other week. That's what I'm going to go with. And of course, don't leave it on for forever. I think Darren left his on for an hour. The product can only penetrate so much to your hair. You don't need to sleep overnight in deep conditioners. That can actually cause more harm than good. So that's not necessary. So he left this on for about an hour, and then we wash it out. All right, so after I deep conditioned his hair, look at his curls. His curls are back to life. Look at that. And there's Isaiah. I made him go put on pants because my child ain't never in no clothes, and I was recording. So anyways, so he's got some curls. His curls are brought back to life. His hair is feeling so much better. So now I'm just spraying some heat protectant. I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry his hair before I start braiding it. Now, I feel like this is just one of those things, like blow drying, that's necessary before you get cornrows. Before you put in cornrows, before you get them, make sure your hair is lightly blow dried. It doesn't have to be like super bone straight, high heat or anything like that, but lightly blow dried. I think it just makes the cornrows look so much better, so much neater, and they last longer to me. So I'm using my favorite handleless blow dryer. This is great for men, women, grandmas, grandpas, whoever needs to blow dry and needs a super light blow dryer. I love the comb attachment on this. I have raved about this thing since I've had it these past couple months. It's amazing, and it's only like $26. So one of the best blow dryers I've ever had. That's what I'm using on his hair. All right, so now it's time to braid. So I'm using my gummy gel. I try to keep this just on the hair, not putting so much on the scalp and not using like way too much gel either, because I don't know, I just see braiders. I'm not a braider, you guys. Let's just put that out there. But I see people just use a whole bunch of gel, and I feel like that just it doesn't help the scalp, and it doesn't help the hair last long either. So I'm starting off with just 4 braids right in the back, and then I'm gonna go up and do 5 braids, I believe, right here, just so that his hair is not pulling like up on his nape. This is a really great idea if you're doing some kind of bun or whatever. Just put some not like nice braids back there. It also helps to give a little bit more fullness to the bun. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm braiding about maybe 3/4 of the way on most of them. I braid it down a lot, and then I just twist it the rest of the way. So this is how we're looking, you guys. I was very confident at this point. I was really confident until I got to the front. Now, let me say, when you see cornrows and you see these braiders do these amazing styles, just know they are like magicians or something when it comes to parting. I am just horrible. I'm horrible at parting. It's so hard to me, but it's definitely something I want to work on. And I believe it takes some skill to be honest. I know you probably don't, or some people probably don't think that because it's just parting, but it's not easy at all. It's not easy. So that's why I'm here again, is for you guys to see my progress. I know some of you may say, oh, his hair turned out great. What are you talking about? I don't think it did. I was trying to do these little triangles, and I'm going to connect them down like this little loose area where the big braid is. I'm gonna braid all of that together for one cornrow, but I struggle with these little triangles. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna hate it. He's gonna hate it because he didn't know what I was doing. Darren just trusts me to give him a style. He didn't care. He knows that I take a lot of pride in what I do. And he knows that if I don't like something, I'm not going to send him out the house with it. But at this point, you guys, I really wanted to break down what I was doing, but I wasn't even really confident enough to like really show you guys and tell you. So I just end up kind of skipping the triangle portion. That, and I couldn't get the camera right either. I was so moving around too much. Y'all wouldn't have really saw it anyways, but just know I did about 5 triangles. I might revisit this style later on because I am determined for it to look like just better, but I feel like this style is going to not be one of my absolute favorites because Darren's hair is on the finer side, so I have a feeling I'm going to end up seeing a lot more scalp than I envisioned. So this may not be the best style for him, and you kind of have to think about that when you're doing someone's hair. Is it the absolute best style for whatever density that they have? Because if you are a fine density man or woman, then your hairstyles are going to look different than someone who is not. So at this point, you guys, I gave myself a thumbs up, thumbs down, or middle, and I feel like I am definitely in the middle towards thumbs down because I just felt like I could do so much better than this. But looking at it now, I'm like, well, it's not so bad. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good for trying different shapes and things like that. This is my first time trying it, just not doing just a regular braid. So yeah, so I'm just gonna finish up this side, you guys. I'm gonna add some foam, lay it down, all that good stuff, and he's just about done. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it gave you some ideas if you do your husband's or son's hair or whatever the case may be. I hope it also gave you, just kind of reminded you to start something new and don't be afraid to try something new as well. And we're all bad in the beginning. We're all not the greatest. It takes time, effort, patience, and practice. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this if it was helpful. Don't forget to check the description box. I'll put everything that I use for Darren's hair down below, just in case you need some products that, you know, in your stash or whatever. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.